name is Mix. I'm a managing director of Latvian deposit operator of the Latvian deposit system. Yeah. So short facts about Latvia: we are a small country, as you see, population less than 2 million. Actually, on map looking bigger due to the marketer those aspects than we are. Just 13% of the area of the Spain, if just to compare. And our market is also not big, just a bit more than 500 million of units included into the deposit system. And to move further, we have 1,400 collection points installed, and we are collecting 95% of the whole volume through the automated collection. So just the rest 5% is manual and Horeca. And we have back to retail model. Retailers are need to participate. It's compulsory for them. Above 300 square meters in largest cities, and the rest of territory 60 square meters. And yeah, and if we speak about what's included, yes, glass is in our system. Also, the official, according to the legislation, official responsibility of the operator is also reusable glass. So we are responsible for that. It's included into the deposit system. It's not voluntary. And what is included, dairy products are completely excluded. However, wine and liquors is included in plastic and cans. In glass, no. But the rest of it is included. Let's forward. Yeah, and what are the results? We started in 2022, 1st of February, and in our first transitional year, we collected in average 62%, and in last year we reached 84% of the average collection. Here I must add that one of the things collection rates might seem on the lower side, since normally it should be around 90% already in the fourth year. But we do have the cross-border sales impact, since in Latvia, due to the excise tax, alcohol is cheaper. So we have quite many packages, especially cans, migrating or being sold cross-border to Estonia, Finland, and even to Norway. And if we just to normalize that volume, so we are at around 88-89% currently. And just to give you a picture, what was collection and recycling rate for PAT, for example, before the introduction of the system, then it was somewhere in between 40 to 50%, for example, in year 2020. And if you go further, yeah, and here just as today's main topic is glass, of course, how the glass is performing in the system and how it is in comparison with the pros for curbside collection. So first of all, in Latvia, it's 66% according to the official data, according to the weight. 66% of the glass packaging is included in DRS, but it's also including refillables being put to the market. The curbside system experienced increase, which is interesting together with the deployment of the deposit system. I think there are two reasons. One reason is obviously due to the heavy communication campaign about the introduction of the deposit system, communicating that financial motivation that the people, we understood that there was some segment of consumers started to sort the waste, the packaging. And that increased also curbside and container system collections. Another aspect, of course, is that with the introduction of the deposit system, the previously pro glass volume sales or volumes being put to the market, of course, were transferred to the deposit system, which is another extended producer's responsibility scheme. However, the glass not collected in the deposit system, as you can see, for example, the average glass collection rate in last year was 87%. So those 13%, some part of them was collected in the curbside system. So mathematically, it also increased the collection rate for a curbside system.
Yeah.
Can we go forward? Yeah. Yeah, and then if you're comparing what are the pros, definitely one of the first thing is littering. That's about why to include glass into the system, because how efficient curbside collection will be, it is not solving realistically the littering problem. The packages being consumed in the woods, in nature, the collection rate is not sufficient, and the glass is present as a littering aspect. Of course, it's contributing to the fixed cost sharing for RVMs. Of course, for some part of the fixed cost at the retailer's side, there are synergies with refillables, definitely, because if you have the glass in the system, then to include refillables and ensure the same collection point, it's not complicated. And definitely, it's higher quality sorted material for recycling. That's always the recyclers, at least in our region, are paying better price for a deposit system glass and are more satisfied with that. And of course, there are cons. With glass, that's not so. As we are saying, in deposit system piece of cake, because collecting and managing PET and cans, it's relatively easy. It's easy to process, and glass is heavy, glass is bulky, low material value. It increases both handling complexity and drives up cost. And then, and it's also, it should be noted how high collection is for alternative collection models like curbside collection. And also lower return rates on larger glass packaging formats, since consumers are not willing to bring them along to the deposit collection product. Yeah, and just a few slides, and you can see what is actual weight if we compare what's included into the system, like units, and then the same aspect is 78% of the all weight is glass. And then the final slide, if we wish to like cost effectiveness, you can see comparison of the cost of DRS glass, how it's cost per unit and per 1 kilogram, comparing to the container system or pro average Latvian cost for producing. So in a deposit system, glass is more expensive. Definitely. I think that's almost all. Thank you for attention.